We need Greenland for national security. You know, the fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land.
Mr. Trump.
We are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not.
Today, NATO, the world's most powerful military alliance, is facing an unprecedented crisis. At the heart of it, Greenland, a strategic Arctic territory, and a suggestion that the United States might attempt to seize it even from a fellow NATO ally.
We need Greenland for national security. You know, the fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land. I would like to make a deal, you know, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
But how serious is this? And has NATO ever come close to turning on itself? In January 2026, renewed calls from US leadership about acquiring Greenland, a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark and a NATO member, sent shockwaves through Europe and the alliance. While the US government claims this is to counter rising influence from Russia and China, Copenhagen and Greenland's leaders have firmly rejected the idea.
President Trump, listen very carefully. Greenland has been part of the Danish kingdom for 800 years. It's an integrated part of our country. It is not for sale. Let me put it in words you might understand, Mr.
And European allies strongly support their stance. NATO's founding treaty is built on Article 5, which says an attack on one ally is an attack on all. But what if the attacker is another NATO member? That situation has never been tested. Article 5 requires unanimity to invoke, meaning the alliance would be stuck if members were fighting each other, while NATO has never experienced full-scale internal war. There have been serious disputes between allies. For example, in the Turbid War in 1995. Canada and Spain had a naval standoff over fishing rights that brought their navies to the brink without violence. Secondly, the Vietnam War. The US clashed politically with European NATO members, leading France to leave NATO's military command for decades. In Kosovo and Iraq, disagreements over NATO interventions split members on military strategy without breaking the alliance. These incidents show discord without direct combat between members. But Greenland presents a new test, Greenland's strategic position in the Arctic bordering. The North American and European theaters makes it vital for early warning, missile defense, and global military strategy. That's why the rhetoric about acquisition has alarmed NATO allies and European partners. Leaders from France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Spain, the UK, and others have issued statements supporting Denmark and Greenland as sovereignty, emphasizing that only they can decide the territory's future. If a NATO member attacked another, especially over territory like Greenland, it could trigger a constitutional crisis within the alliance. Danish leaders have even warned that such aggression might end everything NATO has built since World War II.